Another great episode. Back in, lying the truth. Get into it. Some of the new music. I don't know why I like doing that so much. All these sound bites apparently. Half of them, anyways, are they're cussing, and unfortunately, if in the first 5 minutes, if it's cussing on my podcast and YouTube, they don't like to play it, and oh man, I get it every time they get me. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but you know. Welcome to another great episode here of Lying and the Truth. Today is the day I told you was gonna happen anyway. So yeah, a long time ago. Let's see if I can adjust this here. That way. Boom. Get me closer. Oh, I like that. No. Oh, I think what I want to do is I need to get there. So that's it. There you go. Perfect. There you go. Sorry, I hit things. I moved some things around. I'm always doing stuff. But that's what's his name? Jam Master Jay. So I can't ignore Jam Master Jay. And then the headless guitar player. So anyways, yeah, today's the day. I said it from day one. People are like, you guys going to have Joe Biden? You like 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 Joe Biden? And I'm like, you know what? I don't think he's going to run. You know what I mean? They might have him out there, but I think they're going to have someone else run. You know, why would, you know what I mean? And then he was running. They're like, oh, he's running. I'm like, you know what, dude? I think, personally, they're going to try to bypass the primaries. Because you see what happened with the Republican Party? They had Nikki Haley and Swamy and whoever else was running. They're all going after, they giving information on Trump's actual, you know, administration history, the economy, and, you know, the debt. And so you guys learned all this stuff just from Republicans yelling at Republicans, right? Well, if you had had Democrats out there, it would have gone Democrats back and forth, and that wouldn't have been good for the Democratic side. So look at that. We bypassed the primaries. Because still, Nikki Haley still gets 20% of the vote. Sometimes people don't even like what these people said during their debates, much like Joe Biden. So they're going to vote for Robert Kennedy Jr. The Republican Party calls each other rhinos. And I don't know if you saw at the RNC, Kevin McCarthy and Matt Gaetz were fighting. It was the MAGA versus the rhinos, what they call each other. Kevin McCarthy is actually a representation here from Fresno. So that party's really split. Half of them are going to vote for, I said, Robert Kennedy Jr. That's why Trump went to the Libertarian conference, and then he called Robert Kennedy Jr. So they have a little situation going on. But now that Biden is out, like I said, who's going to be, bypass the primaries. They don't have a part where Trump is running or campaigning and all the other candidates drop out, but still Nikki Haley gets 20%. That doesn't look good for the Republican Party, right? And the Democratic Party, we don't want that and we don't need that. So what they do, somehow, find a reason to get rid of Joe at the right time or let Joe step down. Guess what? He's not doing very good. And honestly, people got to understand. Now they're like, so maybe he couldn't run for president again. Maybe he can't be president. The issue is right now, he is as coherent as Trump. He just can't travel. You get to a certain age where these people are just getting sick over everything. His immune system is breaking down, right? So, yeah. Donald Trump mixes up more names than Nikki Haley, Nancy Pelosi, World War II, airport, misses everything up, I mean. So now that Biden's gone, erase that from your memory, which Donald Trump probably forgets already. Donald Trump's the oldest guy running. And if he won, he'd be the oldest president ever elected. Oldest. So take that in your pipe and smoke it. But I said this from the first place. Like I said, it also takes away from the Fox News cycle of just they have to do is just say something. Like they always say, you know, Michelle Obama's running. I hope she does not run. And then they're like, oh my God, look, Joe Biden endorsed Kamala Harris. Yeah, that's what you do. He picked her in the first place. Why would you not pick her as you leave? It's a matter of respect. It's irrelevant. Just be respectful. You always do that, right? And you're going to say, I'm not going to pick the person I already picked, right? That'd be disrespectful to the position. So the Democratic Party is sticking together. There's 3 people. God dang, I can't remember that guy's name every time. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if Gavin Newsom went with Pete Buttigieg, the vice president, or Bernie Sanders, and then the young, what's that guy's name? The brother's name? God dang. Anyways, yeah, you guys know exactly. Akeem Jeffries. There you go. He'd be awesome too. Any of the roles, you know, president, vice president. But yeah, so that'd be great. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Hope. I knew this was gonna happen a long time ago, so I wasn't shocked. You know what I mean? And it wasn't. I don't know why I even made any kind of news in the first place. People just said you should just be kicking back. You know what I mean? Like I always say, I'm an adult, and the other thing is I'm a journeyman union electrician. So like right away, you can go up to, say, a football field. You can look around. Oh, sorry, electrical field. I coach football too. Right away, you can kind of tell, like, oh, okay, I can see this team can't throw and can't catch the ball. Okay, but in this 2-hour practice, they spend an hour and a half throwing the ball, and then 20 minutes just running back and forth, trying to get stronger and faster. So the thing they're not good at, the thing they don't do, they work over and over again instead of trying to get the basics down. And then by the time game time comes around, they can't do it. It's like, I know what's actually happened. I've seen this a million times. Job sites too. You get out there and be like, oh my gosh, I see what's kind of going on. You know what I mean? Kind of point it out. You know what I mean? You just have experience being a parent. You know what I mean? You can, there's 2 ways to look at it. You can either jump in and be like, hey man, don't do that. You know, as a parent, hey, don't do that. Because I already know. If you're going to go be a football coach, hey, don't do that. Let's work on this and this. And if they need to work on passing drills, we're doing individuals afterwards some other time. It doesn't need to take away from 30 players because these 2 guys can't get it together yet. When they get together and they can really do that consistently, we'll bring that onto the field. But in the moment, we're going to do what we can do best. And we're going to do that great. You know what I mean? So, anyways, same thing with, you know, anywhere else. As a parent, you're like, okay, I'm going to step in, prevent my kids from doing there you go, personas. So anyways, prevent my kid from doing the bad thing. Say, hey, don't do that. Make a mistake. You know, I've made that mistake. Your uncle, your brother, your sister, your mother, we all made those mistakes. Or you can sit back and watch it. You know what I mean? So, point being is, I knew exactly what's going to happen in this situation. The mistake was keeping Joe Biden in. I knew it was going to be over. So why make a big old deal about it? Like, what's going on? I was just going to sit back and watch it happen. And sure enough, as I sat back and watched it happen, the Trump campaign spent all their energy. Think about how many possible videos and campaign money they spent trying to prevent Sleepy Joe or the Biden administration. Do you want 4 more years of that? Actually, it's been a great 4 years. People just a little bit. But anyways, that's just, I only deal with facts. I mean, man, if there was a great Republican candidate doing great Republican things, you'd be a dummy not to vote for the greatest thing. But if, you know, the guy's ruining the oil industry, he's giving tax breaks to the rich, making my taxes more, trying to take away rights to the women I know, and making people feel like they're not wanted or needed in this country. And there's a couple of things I don't like. So anyways, love each other. Anyways, vote. Yeah. And also, economy is number one thing, right? Economy's crashing. Can't get that. But hey, look at what this guy did. Amazing. This guy who was really, really, really old. Anyways. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know who's going to be out there yet. Hakeem Jeffries, Pete Buttigieg, Katie Porter. People keep saying Michelle Obama. You know what I mean? Like, there's two names that people don't want: Kamala Harris and Michelle Obama. Like, I'd rather have Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Come on, or Jon Stewart. Come on, why are we getting Michelle Obama? You know what I mean, I want the person who's going to be funny. I don't. I want the least amount of Republican talking points. I mean, Gavin Newsom, they think they have something, but they don't. Personas. Again, I'm going to put these on. So that's 11 minutes. That's 2 times. Rad, dog. Rad. Anyways. Yeah, so anyways, I just knew that was going to happen. It's not a big deal. What else here? Something about algorithm. Richard Simmons. Yeah, it's too bad. Richard Simmons kind of just disappeared by the West Side. You mean, poor Richard. We were talking about him, and then we weren't. I mean, I'm still obsessed with Ancestry too. I mean, getting on there. My DNA right now is about to be extracted. You know what I mean? So, be cool. There's only 2 worries about the Ancestry, right? One, to find out that you're adopted. But then on the other side, it'd be like, you're adopted, but your real dad was Michael Jordan. I'm like, I knew it. It was either Michael Jordan or Tommy Lee, dude. I knew I'd playing drums, man. I knew it. Fuck you, mom and dad. I don't know. But, yeah. Adopted. And so like, my dad weren't my mom and dad. What's going on? You know what I mean? But then you never know. You're going to find out, you know what I mean? Mom and dad, it's Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee. The timeline doesn't add up for me, you know what I mean? But you get the point. And, the other worry is that none of the stuff that I just researched on this damn app for the last month is correct. Like, it goes, I'm like, wrong, sorry, you got the first 4 names wrong, which, because it starts off like this, you're like, and then none of my family... I don't know how this worked out for. I guess this is poor people. At a certain, like they started off like rich, owning land, and then it took not too long, 200 years, but they back to poor. Back to us. Like, you guys be going to go to college. We're going to be poor our whole life. But anyways, so like I don't know how that happened, but people had names like Champion and Eagle, Doc. My grandpa, his name was Jack. Wrong. His name wasn't Jack. He didn't like his name. His name was like Clarence or Ernest, one of those fucking things. But he didn't like his name, so word up, they changed it. Eagle, it was like a middle name, but everybody called him Eagle. Doc, nickname. But then he named his kid Doc as a middle name. So it's all over the place. Like I said, and I saw the Mormon family. The worst part, like I said before, I've talked about this already, is when you're like, gosh damn, how much time are we going to spend on the wrong side of history? Goodness gracious. Even though I saw this today, I was watching Discovery Channel. It was talking like, engineering that changed America. It was talking about the railroad. In Sacramento, there was a guy who said he already had a railroad track, and he's like, dude, I'm going to expand this damn railroad track to the East Coast. So him and a couple millionaires got together, the guy who started Stanford University, and they were trying to get a government grant, and they got it. But the deal was, they get half, and the Union Pacific gets the other half. Problem is, Union Pacific was ran by some ratty, contractor who was trying to get some money grab. So he's like, I don't like that guy. So they were trying to compete against each other to go across. And I have some in-laws that love that train in Sacramento because they have family tied to the track, and it's pretty cool. Now that you can see that the deeper ancestry of it is pretty, even cooler. Except for they are Trump supporters, so like it's like they support the South, but not the fucking train for that North, but totally for that train for the North. that's kind of like a lot of the things in America. This tonal line, you just gotta like, look, dude, it's okay. You gotta wipe, That's it. That was the history, but I'm not going to glorify that, you know what I mean? And then move on. Definitely not putting statues up of it. But, yeah, So yeah, the train thing's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, it's all a figment of your imagination if you think about it. That's what it comes down to. You know, I just want to think it was hilarious. And then I didn't mean, you know, and it's funny because good thing we stopped talking about Donald Trump, who had a maxi pad on his head. You know, maxi pad. You know, like I saw a bunch of ballistics. Like if a AR-15 actually hit him in the ear, a bullet, it would have like made a pretty big hole. It definitely wouldn't gone through like a piercing. You know what I mean? It would have, you know. But there wasn't that kind of a wound at all. And if he had a wound, and the doctor didn't give stitches, the doctor said that too. If he had a wound, he would show an updated picture of that wound. But on the other side, you guys know this. Hand up, my right hand's up, swear. That Trump supporters would remove the same part of their ear that Trump lost in his ear. In solidarity. They already got maxi pads on their head. One guy got an envelope and put it on his forehead. You know what I mean? It's like a crazy people. They got envelopes on their head. You know what I mean? It's funny. He would totally show an updated picture. No updated picture ever. Yeah, so it's funny. I've been saying, dude, it's funny, like, is that group, when Trump is gone, who are they going to follow? And I was trying to figure that out for a while, but someone pointed it out with a video. I shared it online somewhere, but they need another king. It's not going to be Ted Cruz or Ron DeSantis. The Republicans don't like those guys. Well, the far-right Republicans don't like that guy. They don't like Kevin McCarthy. They're getting rid of all these guys who rise in prominence. And actually, Kevin McCarthy probably would have been the better candidate for the Republican Party than what they got going on now. But anyways, Barron Trump. I see that these people, they actually call him like a prince and stuff. You know, that's the royalty. That's the lineage they need. They need, because Eric and Donald are fucking stupid, right? So, like, you know, if there was Tweedledee and Tweedledum, right there. You know what I mean? They're just dumb as fuck. So, Barron, they love him. It's funny, the guy had his kid the whole time. He goes golfing all the time. His kid's never there. I went golfing with my dad all the time. Even when I wasn't golfing, I was with my dad to watch the guys be dudes. You know what I mean? Drinking beers, you know, smoking on the golf course, being dudes. I went all the time. There's no fucking Byron or Barron Trump, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. But yeah, the Maxi Pad King, he might be the next one. You know, and it's crazy. They're trying to take out. They took this guy out with a sneeze. You know, achoo! Look out, Biden! He's breathing on you. You know, so how is the Secret Service gonna protect him? They need some dental dam, like a whole thing, like Subway, keep him inside a Pope box. You know, yeah, that'd been great. It'd be like President Bubble Boy. You know what I mean? President Bubble Boy Biden out in public. I can't get COVID. Be like Darth Vader. Yeah. Oh no, it's not crazy. You know. So, anyways. Yeah, the deterioration of man happens really fast. Like I said, I wear glasses now, so this is crazy. It happens fast, and these ones are dirty. I'm waiting for my new glasses. Or not dirty, actually, but just old. And I went to Stanton Eyewear, and they said I had astigmatism. And then I went to a regular doctor, and they said, no, you don't. So we're going to see how that works out. Hopefully I order the right glasses. I try to get the glasses here at the place. I'm like, I have insurance and all this credit card money just for medical benefits, and the guy's like, don't even buy them here, go away. I'm like, he's all, we're gonna charge you. I'm like, I got all the stuff to pay for it. And he's like, well, don't do it here. I'm like, okay. And then I go home, and then it's like, order your, like, one said measure eye distance. I'm all, pupil to pupil. How do you measure? Here's another thing, too. This is the dumbest thing I ever said. Okay? Look. One is, two things I'm just like, in life, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Okay? One is when there's a graduation, and there's a huge LED screen behind the people showing everybody's names, and then in front of that, there's someone doing sign language. Isn't the fucking name good enough? You're going to make the sign language person try to focus on that person? You can just say it one time, you know? Fucking Dave Smith. Sweet, that's Dave. Like, that's crazy. Okay? This next thing, see, that thing made me so mad. It got me messed up for this other thing. I forgot now. What is it? Goodness gracious. It will come back to me, hopefully. Hopefully I'll have to do it on another fucking podcast. I saw this. Made me so mad. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, here we go. I go to buy glasses because they told me, right? Don't buy glasses here. Buy glasses somewhere else. I'm like, okay, well, I go somewhere else. Guess what? It's expensive, too. I don't understand. Oh, they told me to go buy Costco glasses. I'm like, bitch, I ain't buying Costco glasses. Give me a break. God damn. Anyways, my wife tells me, why this Costco shirt? I'm like, yeah, that's what I would look like every other dad in town. You know what I mean? You go out to a sporting event, and I'm just looking at myself and like 15 other dudes with the same exact shirt on as me. You know? Anyways. So, the glasses website, they got this awesome technology, bro. It's great. So, you can pick out the pair of glasses that you want. But hey, how are you going to know what these glasses look like on you, right? So what they do is the website is you get your video of yourself and it gets those glasses and it puts them on you. And then you can see what you look like with glasses. Oh, little catch. You can't wear your glasses when you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take your glasses off. So when they put the AI imaginary glasses on, they don't overlap, right? Problem is, the reason why you're wearing glasses in the first place is so you can fucking see. So you have to take a fucking screenshot of your own phone. Like, it doesn't even fucking stop. It's just a running video. I can't make that shit up. So, like, they're like, here, this is what you look like with the glasses. I'm like, well, who? Okay, well, take your glasses off. What? Like, two pairs. I can't fucking see without my glasses. I mean, so many things. There's so many things that make me mad. Just dumb things, you know what I mean? And obviously, I'm talking about hyperbole. I don't really care. But it's funny. I mean, it's fucking, like, it told me to take my glasses. I can't see it without my glasses. And then, guess, even better, when you take your glasses off, right? On the phone, like you're holding your phone up right here. So something that you can't read without your glasses, right? It says, move closer. Which, obviously, I didn't find out until much later when I put my glasses back on. But it didn't say move closer anymore. It said, move your glasses. Move your glasses. Move closer. Move closer. Move closer. Move your glasses. Move closer. What the fuck, dude? Anyway, I was joking. But seriously, that was the dumbest thing ever. That was the whole process. And I'm like, screenshot, but it wouldn't do the glasses right unless, you know what I mean, the glasses would be like all huge and stuff, you know, on my head and big. You know, move closer. Move closer. It was goodness. America messed up. The security internet crashed. Everybody lost their shit. America. Yeah, it was wild, huh? That's what happens sometimes. Anyways, yeah, I got some things going on too. Apparently, sometimes I have ADHD, and I do a lot, and I try to do a lot, and I need to do a lot less. But I saw an opportunity and I just shot my shot. You know what I mean? Spitballing. And then someone hit me up like, hey, here's an email, try it. It might not work, but I might have something coming up, maybe turning something into something. We'll see how it turns out. But you never know. But like, share, subscribe. We're out.